just 20 years old and leading the Celtics in scoring in the playoffs. We'll talk more about him in a moment, but man, oh man, listen, we know LeBron James has been carrying the team, and LeBron and Kevin Love did a pretty good job scoring in Game 5, but where was the rest of the squad? We go back out to the Eastern Conference Finals where 3D Dennis Scott has the latest heading into Game 6.
As the Eastern Conference Finals shifts back to Cleveland for Game 6, there have been some consistent themes in this series. Number one, who smacks first in the first quarter normally rides the wave for the rest of the game. Number two, home court advantage. It seems like the role players make shots and play better basketball.
Yeah, I've never played in a series where home court seemed to matter so much. I mean, we've just played really bad here in Boston, and they probably feel the same way of how they played in Cleveland. But thank God we're going home next, and hopefully we'll play better and force the Game 7.
We're going to have to play a great game come Friday because, you know, they're tough at home. That's at least in our series, they just had their way. So we have to make sure that we're really focused and committed to playing the right way.
Going back home, we have a comfort level, and a lot of our guys have a comfort level of being back home and playing off the fans and playing off our crowd, playing off that court, you know, being more comfortable being back home for Game 6. So, you know, we look forward to having an opportunity to force the Game 7.
It's the first series I've been a part of that both teams play completely different on the road. Go back home, backs against the wall. It's kind of been our thing this whole year, so guys gotta be ready to leave it all on the line. It's win or go Cancun.
Yeah, it certainly is, and you have to wonder if a couple of nights in his own bed will get LeBron back to being a superhuman LeBron that we've seen of him. I mean, what'd you see the other night with LeBron and just the apparent, you know, just didn't have it? He seemed lethargic.
Well, the thing that I've been questioning all year is just the amount of minutes that he's been out there playing.
Yes.
I think fatigue is just like anything else for anybody. When you're carrying this team and you're taking on a load night in, night out, Ty Lue, I thought should have did a better job managing his minutes during the regular season, regardless if LeBron wanted to play 82 games or not.
Yeah, who cares about the regular season?
Absolutely.
Who cares? Who wants to see LeBron play 82 regular season games? We want to see him perform in the playoffs.
Right. But, Tony, it's not just, you know, what's wearing him down. It's what the Celtics are doing and what Brad Stevens is designing to try and slow down LeBron.
You have to give Coach Stevens a lot of credit how he's been able to adapt and adjust, not only after the game, but during the game. So what makes him good is that he's throwing number of bodies at LeBron, but how they come down, you look at right here, you see all 5 guys are watching LeBron, and that's a great challenge by Brown. And if you see LeBron coming down fast break, you have to build a wall. Once he sees the wall, it'll slow him down. And how this team is able to get their shots and threes are from his penetration. We'd never see LeBron miss a wide open layup to the basket, but he was expecting to get hit by a tough player, Baines. And right here, Al Horford is beat, but active hands. So what he's told his players is anytime LeBron is bringing the ball down the court, he needs to see bodies and hands. So you have to have active hands, and right here you see everybody paying attention to LeBron because he is the most important player on the court. And when this team is glued, when they connect to LeBron, and also they throw different bodies at him, it makes it tougher for him to make adjustments because you don't know who's going to be guarding him in transition. I give Coach Stevenson a lot of credit for making an adjustment, not after the game is over with, but during the game.
Well, the biggest adjustment Coach Stevens made was not playing Semi Ojeleye because that's why Kyle Korver didn't play in the first quarter in Game 5. Still confused about that. But we're confused about this. How a 20-year-old rookie, his 97th career game, how is Jason Tatum doing what he is doing in this series?
Well, like Danny Ainge said, if they had the #1 pick, this is what's going to be his guy. But the guy got so much to his game. He can defend, he can go out there and create his own shot. You know, most guys, when they come into the league, they kind of just try to fit in.
Right.
He's out there trying to be a superstar, especially with Kyrie Irving being out, Hayward not being able to play this season. He's going out there and putting his impact on the game or early in the game, and he's done a great job with it.
And he's poised, he plays with a lot of confidence, and when you have a player that comes into an organization with so much history and tradition, is that he's not afraid to take the big shot. But also, Coach Stevens has done a really good job of putting all of his players, whether they're rookies or veterans, in position to be scorers.
And he gives them confidence to go do what you do.
Do what you do.
Yes.